Let's try again, see if we can get this thing to go. So, we're back in Pillars. I have done the hard work of leveling up my character. For some reason the recording doesn't like leveling up, so let's just go ahead and assume that, you know, that I leveled up. So what I got was, I got a new spell. The thunder rolled like waves on black seas, and this is kind of, what it is so let's take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out what it is. It's a cone where somebody screams really loud, and it does crushing damage, stuns them, and pushes them. So what other fantasy game can you think of where you shout really loud and push and stun people? If you guess Skyrim, you're wrong. It was Final Fantasy 11. God, is that a funny joke? I don't know. And I've still got bones. I can still make bones. I also got you get your first talent at level 2. So you get Ancient Memory, or I got Ancient Memory, and what that does is while you are chanting, you are constantly regenerating endurance. So you will find that my character now has a lot of regeneration, a lot more regeneration than he had anyway. I'm gonna put on this rapier, instead of the short sword, because the rapier ignores a little bit of It ignores a little bit of deflection, and it has an increased accuracy, which my character kind of needs right now. But it doesn't do much damage. I'm also gonna put my sword over here. Try and dual wield for a minute, see how that goes. And I'm putting this hat that I just got. And yeah, I look stupid. What about it? Let's go check this dead body. We got leather armor and camping supplies. Give me those. Here's an Adameth's writ. I think having like a flaming torch on your person, like next to your big cloak, is probably a bad idea. You would think. Like there, it would catch on fire immediately. Whatever. I turned on colorblind mode. And it turned a lot of the green, except this, for some reason. It turned a lot of the green reticles and things into blue, which, I'm gonna give this a try for a bit. Maybe I like it better, I don't know. Switch to dual wield, see how this goes for me. I know that there's a bandit down here, and then there was a shadow of a person. Don't know where they're going. Here's a dead body, but I can't interact with this dead body. And sneaking reveals nothing, so... But my perception's not that high anyway. My character is as athletics and survival character because I'm going to be tanking a lot of things, so... Oh no! A bandit! An outlaw! How about you? Take that. Have that. She missed. So, Arliss affects Arliss with Ancient Memory, so there you go. I finished the combat, I didn't take any damage. Kicked her ass real good. Got a new hat, some other shit. Put all that in the bank. Now I'm gonna go fight her friends, which are going to be a lot tougher than her. But we're gonna do it. So over here you can see there's a dwarf and some bandits. See? Bandit. Outlaw. Bandit. I don't know what the difference is. One of them. Whatever. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled. As he sees you approach, he drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. Tenfrith. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook doesn't run off. Help, please help, Blag. One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. So, they kicked him. Rude. So I'm going to have to get around these two guys. They're going to engage me and get like 3 AOPs on me, but I really need to get over here behind this archer, because the archer's never going to move in the whole fight. So. Let's take these disengage penalties. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Run. Let's run. Okay. Got him. Good enough. Got him. Let's go. I need to fight this archer. Alright, so now I can chant, so I'm gonna boost Roda these guys. Get off of me.
Let's go.
They're stunned for a minute. That gives me a little time to stab at their archer friend here. Thrilling combat, really. Waiting on my invocations. There's 2 chants. Alright, kill that guy. This guy's going down any second now. Any second now. He's dead. Okay. Fusroda! In a second.
Let's go.
Get in there. Take advantage of his stunness.
Great.
So, it doesn't actually stun them for long enough to really matter because my attack speed is so slow. If I had, like, a... If I wasn't wearing so much armor, I could maybe get a faster attack speed. Well, whittling this guy down, as you can see, I've got, like... I've got this regeneration on. So I'm doing 1 damage and then 2s and 0s with all of my my death chants. He's dead. Cool. You guys didn't do shit. Take all this. What is this? Svef? Zvef? Zvef can be traced back to provisioners in the Valian republics, where the markets for the plant in question enjoy rapidly rising demand. Most commonly chewed or inhaled, Zvef is infamous for the near catatonic state in which it often places its adherents. Okay. So it gives you Zvef Crash, which I don't know what that is. 50% attack speed increase, plus 5 move speed, minus 4 resolve. Okay, well, I mean, you know, that might be useful. I could put that on an attacker or somebody who doesn't need as much resolve. And that'll probably do well for them, I would think. Hello, Mr. Dwarf.
Hello!
Hello! By the flame, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasca... I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. I've gained major positive with Gilded Vale. Dope. Give me this. What else do we got? This thing. Tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Stink. Stilettos are good. Rice, meat, poultry, silver finnings. Alright, cool. Maybe I'll use a stiletto. Help me with some DR problems that I'm having. Anything around here?
Keeping quiet.
Keeping quiet. Anything a search will reveal? No? Alright. Down here, we have another combat. How's my health look? I'm down 40 health. My endurance is very high. Why is that helm jiggling? On this helm. This makes me look much more like a warrior or something. Person who's actually here to fight people. I wonder if I put on like a bow, if I can get like a cheap shot in real quick. Oh. Fuck off. Am I dead? Alright. Cool. I think slashing damage is better for what I'm about to fight, but I think it'll be alright. What's down here? It's Wolfos! Shoot him! Cool, now switch. That was a sweet 9 damage I just got for free. Stab him. Yeah, good stab. Continue to do that. That's a really good strat. Fuck off. Sacre bleu!
Let's go.
Stab. Oh, they're stunned for a long time. I was able to kill that guy before he woke up. Damn. These guys got nothing. Well, get out of here, wolf. Dadgummit. I'm soloing right now, too. Build is really strong. Doing something good here. Alright. Well, what's over here? Oh, there's a wall. Alright, so. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Let's examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing. But the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. So, you can go to town and get a grappling hook, and come back here and scale this thing for some good loot. But the grappling hook costs money. So I'm going to see if I can scale it without that. No. You find a handhold upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up, but the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You are forced to drop back down to the ground. So. Can't do it. Bummer that. Oh! What's this? I actually don't know what this is.
Worth a look.
Oh, sweet, new cape. Deflection 5. It's a tough choice. It's a real tough choice. Let me take a look. So I have the choice of +5 to my reflex. This. -8 dexterity. Oof. So if I took this off, it would be at 15. That's pretty bad. That means that kind of like anything that's gonna fucking knock me over is gonna knock me over. But let's try this on for size. Maybe it'll turn out well. Who knows? Put this on, give myself a red hood. Now I look like a character that I would play in an RPG. Although I don't normally play shield wielders, this guy's doing real good with his, so I'm digging it right now. Northwest to Giron's Grasp, south to Gilded Vale. Well, that's where we want to go. Who's this guy? Naunton.
Good day, stranger.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? Pale Elf. You look to be a long way from home. Meaning no offense, but I'm a little racist. He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better I'll feel, because I'm racist. Well, passing through, I mean to reach Gilded Vale, honest. But never mind the woods, there's a strange machine up north. Keep your nose in your own business before it gets locked off. Jeez. Let's be diplomatic. You're headed the right way. Shouldn't be too much further, and there's no missing it if you keep to the road. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine. Did I say attacked? I meant we were camping. Me and a friend, not a friend, a coworker, my dog. Me and my dog were camping. That's what happened. Came up on a bear. Not a bear, more like a cheetah. Not a cheetah. I was hit by a car. And Pearly, he didn't make it. I don't know what to tell his wife. Pearly's my dog. Not my dog, but my friend's. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? My name's Naunton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Hadn't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. You'll never see it coming. We were following a stag, Pearly. He saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. But we all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. He smiled sadly, and this time Gallowayne's favor fell upon the bear. Where'd you find the bear? It was in a cave. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. You know, he's right, actually. So I've fought that bear before, and that bear really fucks you up without a party. He just deals so much damage. I haven't fought him with this character, so maybe this character can solo him, but, you know, probably not. So we finally made it to Gilded Vale. Holy shit-a-moly, it took forever. This is where the game actually begins, and this is the first real taste of, classic Obsidian RPG shit, I think. Because, you know, there's a whole map of all these things you could do. There's Matt Mercer, there's Eder. I don't know who plays him, but fuck him. He's a good guy, but fuck him. I don't know. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Corpse tree. I should probably put that sword away before it starts to rust in the rain, you know?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. Why couldn't you have gotten Liam O'Brien to be this guy? Do you welcome everyone this way? Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty. I feel at home already. I might reconsider your lord's offer. It doesn't matter what you say here. He's going to continue with his dialogue and not say anything back, so I'm going to pick the passionate one. The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy.
Inestimable.
Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
No. Rather personal question. Refuse to answer. Mind your own damn business. That's a rather personal question.
An important one, nevertheless. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Yeah, right.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
It's a good thing I didn't pick dissident, charlatan, or curse hider as one of my backgrounds.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Alright, I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a Beowick. It says something about Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange rite ceremony near that tree over there. What's a Hollowborn? I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Direwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. Pitiful dumb things that breathe barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease, some say they are a punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that fool, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Radric decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. Yeah, you really seem like the sort who would be like, yeah, don't hesitate to ask me anything, I'll help you whatever you need. So I can only mention the Beowick or the before I got here strange ceremony. You want to mind where you mentioned that trespassing on Ingwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Bareth, have mercy, we certainly have. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sort of places. So I have to go through all of these.
Problem. It sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Yeah.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Sure.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
You know, magic exists, you stupid ass. I'm a wizard. I mean, I'm not a wizard, but I mean, I'm a wizard. If I was in real life, I would call myself a wizard. Shut up, Belle. I'm talking about myself.
Listen.
Okay.
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Yeah, he blinks slowly and turns his attention back to you. Do a slow blink.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What happened? What do you mean? Do I still get my house? Bye. I'm not gonna be aggressive at him. He's got 2 goons. I mean, he's got a sellsword and an archer. His name's Urgeet. First he says Erg, and then he eats. Here's Eder. Smoking.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Look for someone to help me feel better. My condolences. Okay. Condolences for what? Things are bound to get worse now. Where's the inn? Here it is. Alright, I gotta go get Matt Mercer. Here he is. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. Do some chopping gestures. Just fucking do chop. Chop him. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Don't need your coin. I'm sure it's an overreaction. We're humble folk, but we're no fools, not like he thinks, mocking us while he takes shelter in our village. While he shelters in our village. We don't take the kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Thrusts his chin at the elf. He stinks of sour ale.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Yeah.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
Yeah, look barrels. You look barrels. Yeah, he looks barrels.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Horror and shock paint themselves across the elven man's face in broad, hasty strokes. This is a misunderstanding. He frowns and swallows. He plants his feet. Something surly and raw flickers through his eyes. I don't know what's up with Aloth here. He's got like multiple personalities, or he's got like a fucking thing.
That's where you're wrong.
So if you pick diplomatic, I think they fight you. I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. They fight him. I'm gonna say that's absurd. No one gives us orders, foreigner. Sounds like you're suspiciously like you're defending him. Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, I'm pretty sure he can kill all of them with like one, or I can kill them all like in one hit.
Braved.
Stab. You want some, lady? Stab. There you go. Idiots. As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You're welcome.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
Straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvusser, at your service.
Spelling a V with an F. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
That's kind of like me, you know. I'm seeking new means in a new land right now. Yeah.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
So many options. I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
So I've got stoic, deceptive, Buick, several hooded figures operating a strange machine. Let's do that one. Goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally gives you a clipped, awkward laugh. He's like, yeah! Like he didn't hear you at a party or whatever, so he's just like, yeah, right?
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
You don't know me. How'd you manage to cross those three drunks? We're doing Gilded Vale. I should go. We're doing Gilded Vale.
Excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
It is indeed. I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Yeah, they're all in the tree. His darting glance takes in the tumble-down buildings and the fallow, rock-strewn fields. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. How'd you piss those guys off?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
Tent fingers. So, I could say you did tell that one man to go fuck his sister, or you make a rather loose gesture regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. And this one gives me diplomatic. Lets me be diplomatic, so let's pretend to be diplomatic. As I try to tell them they misheard me, it happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. Or I see. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, he looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly the next time. My apologies. Yeah, alright. You don't look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I mean, we're basically wearing the same clothes, except I'm in red. Why should you going?
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Guardedly hopeful. He's like, will you please be my friend? Alright.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Alright, that's good. Help me loot these guys, then. They got clubs and money. Cool. Now they're naked in the street. So, you don't like the inn, huh? Let's go to the inn. But I'm gonna save the game. And I'm gonna cut the tape. And we'll come back after I've leveled up Aloth and gone to the inn and rested and all that shit, so see you soon.